What's up, folks? This is my review slash rant on The Karate Kid Part 3, directed by John G. Avildsen. Yes, he's the guy who directed the last two Karate Kid movies. I mean, the first two, and directed the first Rocky movie. And the movie is starred by Ralph Macchio and Pat Morita. Alright, getting into the plot. You guys remember John Kreese from the first Karate Kid, played by Martin Cove? The plot of the movie is, he's the main villain in this movie. You know, plotting revenge against Daniel and Mr. Miyagi from the help of his old war buddy, Terry Silver, who was played by Thomas Ian Griffin. So that's the plot. You know, just to get revenge on Daniel and Mr. Miyagi because Kreese blames them he blames Mr. Miyagi and Daniel, for the cause of losing his business and all his students at the dojo. Now I'm bringing down the review. Set the plot, get that out the way. The movie fucking sucked. I'll be honest with you, okay? I'll be completely honest with you. The movie fucking sucked. But I'll tell you some of the things that I do like about the movie that I thought was decent. The acting so far the acting was awesome by Thomas Ian Griffin. He should have been the main villain for this movie. I mean, I'd say he was an epic villain. I'd say he was maybe psychotic and sociopathic and he's very manipulative. There's a scene where where Daniel begs Griffin's character to train him after Mr. Miyagi refuses to train Daniel for the tournament again. So he manipulates Griffin's character manipulates Daniel into hitting a piece of wood, hitting a wooden dummy. To make Daniel hurt himself. Ian was a hell of a villain. He was a good villain. Him and the other decent actors, Mr. Miyagi, and all these Karate Kid movies, Mr. Miyagi's always at his best. And also, so the only two likable actors that I liked was Mr. Miyagi and Thomas Ian Griffin. Or Griffin, yeah. Okay, if Kreese is the main villain for this movie, why isn't he in it much? He's only in a couple of scenes. He's only 2 or 3 scenes, and that's it. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is this guy thinking? What the fuck was the director thinking? This movie fucking sucks. And of course, Daniel's character, Ralph Macchio's character, and all the Karate Kid movies are supposed to have a love interest. The first 2 succeeded in his love interest. 3, man, they didn't even fucking try. They didn't even try with this one. They become friends. I don't know. But I'd give one thing, the chick who played Daniel's new friend, smoking hot, I'll give her that. But I wasn't really feeling her. You know what I'm saying? Her acting was just a bit too bittersweet for my taste. But like I said, Mr. Miyagi and Thomas Ian Griffin were the only 2 likable characters. Everybody else fucking sucked. And I wanted to, like Daniel, but for some reason he aggravated the shit out of me. Part where, he tries to convince Mr. Miyagi to open honestly a tree selling business, and Mr. Miyagi says, no, it's okay. Sees Mr. Miyagi struggling, but he does it anyway. He's way too ambitious and over the top, and it's also obvious that Mr. Macchio gained about 30, 40 pounds. He put on about 40 fucking pounds. He doesn't really do anything in this movie other than bitch, whine, and complain like an idiot. and gets his ass whooped by another idiot by the name of Mike Barnes, who I thought at first was the main villain. This movie is not. Yeah, he turns out to be one of the punk. He turns out to be a punk who Griffith's character hired to, to mess with Daniel into fighting. Okay, we go with that. Yeah, so I mean, he was very boring, very dull. Yeah, I get it. He's strong. He's the strongest. He's the toughest guy compared to Johnny from the first Karate Kid and Chosen in the second. He's the strongest. And it was really cheesy. The writing was fucking cheesy. It was lazy. It's stupid. And yeah, Mike Barnes was boring and he was dull. And it's so predictable. But when you see Mike Barnes around, you know what's coming, okay? We know it's fucking coming. But the only scene I liked in the movie was Mr. Miyagi whooping everybody's ass in the Cobra Kai dojo. He was kicking everybody's ass. Saves the day, he saves Daniel from the three bad guys who are going to kick Daniel's ass. And, the problem I have with this, after Griffith and Cole's characters were getting their asses kicked, they got their asses whooped, and, not only get humiliated, they never start laughing. They're laughing. Like, it's funny. I'm like, wow. I'm there thinking, after you get your ass kicked by an old guy, and you laugh, man. So, I mean, like I said, the acting from, Mr. Griffith was great. Great, he was a great villain. But the writing, the scripting was fucking horrible. It fucking sucked. Yeah, so, Mr. Miyagi, at that time, refusing to train Daniel, began to cause some conflict between those two, while Griffin was training, Machio for the tournament, to make Daniel hurt himself. Know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I said, the acting, excluding Mr. Miyagi and Thomas J. Griffith, fucking sucked. It was flat. Just felt flat. Didn't really try with Daniel's love interest. Daniel was a whiny, they made Daniel a pussy. Daniel was a fucking pussy in this movie, man. And for the first 10 minutes of that last fight scene with Mike Barnes, he gets his ass kicked for the first 10 minutes. And then he does that one fucking move to beat Mike Barnes. I'm like, what the fuck? Daniel gave it his all. And the first two Karate Kid when he fought the last two bad guys. But man, he didn't even fucking try in this one. This movie fucking sucked. The directing sucked. The acting was flat. I mean, come on. I don't know what to think of this fucking movie. Except, it sucked. Okay? And on top of it, like I said, yeah, Daniel was very over the top. And he was over the top. And, he's way too ambitious, And, yeah, so that's when that's my review on the movie, The Karate Kid Part 3. The scripting, the acting, the writing sucked. It fucking sucked. But I give props to Mr. Miyagi and Thomas J. Griffin. Thomas J. Griffin was just nasty. He was nasty. He was psychotic. He was evil in many ways you can imagine. And I don't know why they named Kreese. Yeah, Kreese is the guy from the first Karate Kid movie. The villain in the first Karate Kid movie. Why did they name him the main villain and not Thomas J. Griffin? Really? Yeah, I get the point. He wants revenge on Daniel and Mr. Miyagi with the help of his war buddy. Other than that, it sucked. It's laughable. Daniel's character is laughable. It's laughable. That's why I watched the movie, because I just want to see how laughable he is, and annoying and bitchy he is. Then, I mean, Ralph Macchio's character was a fucking bitch in this movie. Best one they had to say. Well, anyways, this is my review on The Karate Kid 3, my thoughts on it. So, check it out, let me know what you think, and once again, here's a shout out to Ramrock for Life and the Review King MB. Thanks for watching, and leave your comments below and let me know what you think, and until next time, good night.